going on, people? This is Influence, and I'm here back with Bryson.
Hello.
For another collection talk with a non-collector. I don't even know what I call it. I'm probably going to call it the same thing that I called it before, but...
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe. I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
I don't think that was it. But so here we got Primus. Primus, what you think about Primus?
He's spiky.
He's spiky.
Does he transform into a spaceship?
No. Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna ask. That's funny because I was gonna ask you what you think he transforms into.
Yeah.
So a spaceship is the first thing. I'm gonna give you a hint. He was in Transformers 1 briefly. They talked about him in the beginning.
Oh, what's his name?
Primus.
Oh. Wait. What's the Transformers name that turned into Cybertron?
Primus.
Oh.
So you got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Primus is, he turns in, that's why he's spiky. That's like skyscrapers or whatever it's supposed to be. Whatever they built, I don't know what they built on their planet, but yeah, that's like built their buildings or whatever. So that's what those spikes are.
Okay.
Yeah, it turns into a ball, basically, a basketball. It's about the same size and it's just a planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's, y'all probably can't see, or y'all might be able to see on this take. Up there is, that's Unicron. That's the other planet. That's the evil one.
Okay.
But Primus is, I don't know how new, and anybody can leave a comment, let me know. I don't know a lot about Primus because I learned about this character later on because it wasn't in the G1 cartoon. Like the lore wasn't, but I think it's canon. I think it's canon. I'm not sure if it's from the comics or, well, it had to be from some of the comics or maybe the Japanese series, because they had Transformers series that went on after in Japan. So I think it might have came from that. But yeah, the lore is that's Cybertron. And he turned into Cybertron for them. Yeah. What you think of that figure wise? Like what?
And this is Primus made Optimus Prime.
No, Alphatron actually. Well, you know what? I kind of. There's all types of lores. So
Is the one from Transformers 1 incorrect?
it's different.
Okay.
It's not incorrect, but they kind of switched some things around from Transformers 1 from the comics. I know.
In thinking of Transformers 1 and how that story went and how Primus made Optimus, into his, elevated self, or, I noticed that Primus looks similar to Optimus.
Oh, okay.
You know
with
what?
The
red top here.
Yeah, that's true.
Even the head, the sides, that kind of where the ears would be sticking up. Yeah, red and the blue. There's some similarities. Optimus, Primus.
In some lores, Primus created the 13 Primes, which in turn, created all the Transformers. So, I mean, not directly, but he did, I guess, create them. It wasn't like that in all the fictions, I don't think. I think that came later. So, but yeah, he basically turned into, Vector Sigma is inside. I guess he would be inside. Maybe Vector Sigma is, or maybe there isn't a Vector Sigma. Man, this is a good discussion because the reason I don't know everything about, Primus and the lore of Primus, but let me see. Vector Sigma.
Question. Who's Vector Sigma?
It's a Cybertronian computer inside Cybertron.
Okay.
So maybe that's his spark. They all have sparks. It's basically their soul. And maybe Vector Sigma is considered his spark. I don't know, to tell you the truth. Because I know on the G1, Vector Sigma is like, they basically built everything on Cybertron.
So Primus is kind of Optimus Prime's like grandfather.
His dad, his great granddad. Yeah, kind of. You could say that.
Yeah, Optimus is in Primus's lineage.
Like you could go down a rabbit hole.
And then you can kind of correlate their characters and what they did. Well, I'm thinking about the Transformers 1 movie, how selfless they were. Like they were similar.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's one of the biggest, but I think that, and true, that's true. I've never thought about that. And see, this is why it's good to talk to a non-collector. Because you're like thinking basically, the fiction that you've seen. Yeah, like I've never thought about that, but that's real. That's true because that's what makes Optimus Prime. And I think I talked about it before. That's probably one of the biggest things that people didn't like with the Michael Bay movies because Prime would never execute somebody for one. Not even you saw it in Transformers 1. Like not even somebody that's evil that, he feels like everybody's redemption. He'll protect himself. He'll protect other people. He's killed, but not, it would never be unprovoked. It would never be when somebody's on the ground. Like he would never shoot. I think it was Megatron he shot in one of the Michael Bay movies. Like point blank in their head. Like that would never happen. Optimus would never do that. That's part of the movies that I didn't like because it did take the essence of Optimus Prime. Even though, and they had his voice, like Peter Cullen was doing his voice, so it was him. That was Prime. But the essence of him wasn't in that movie. But yeah, that's a good pickup that you said. Like he's selfless because he transformed himself into a planet. Like, he can't go nowhere. Like he's just a planet. Like I'm not transforming into a robot no more. Like, I'm just gonna be your planet that y'all gonna live on. Like that's wild to think about.
I feel like if that was something needed from Optimus, that he would do that. If he could do it, he would do it.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I think 100%. If he knew it would save the rest of the Transformers, he would do it. I mean, he's always sacrificed himself.
Well, I don't know if you want me to point this out, but is something missing here, or is this okay?
Yeah, no. These spiky things, as far as the figure goes, just talking about the figure, I haven't put all the spikes in.
Okay.
Like there's spikes all over. And I actually have this figure out because I am going to transform it in a planet mode because somebody at TFCon gave me an idea on a display. And I'm not super connected to him, even though his robot mode is pretty dope. But I'm not connected to it. So I'm just going to transform it into planet mode and put it in front of Unicron, who I am connected to.
Would that take you a while?
To transform it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to do that and then put that later in this video?
No. Oh, no, I'm not trying. Not right now.
No. Do that. I want to see it.
You want to see that?
Yeah, that's a part of this.
Man, right? That thing is going to take me too long.
How long would it take you?
It would take me like an hour.
Yeah,
and
but
some change.
You got to have that in the video, right?
Nah. Nope.
Don't you got to see what he transfers?
I would into? like you too, but I don't think that's going to be a part of this series because all of these, unless it's going to be something simple, I've been trying to transform this for 4 days. The people that got it know. They know. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know I've been trying to, if you've been trying to change this thing all over the place.
But you're going to transform it anyway and put it up there, so.
Yeah, I'm going to transform it. I don't know when.
Okay.
This video is going to come out way before, probably.
Okay.
Way before. I just want to do it before Christmas. That was my goal.
Maybe there's a picture or something you can reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can. Let me show it to you. So you can see.
His legs look like he got bell bottoms on.
I ain't never heard it described like that. Here's
like,
what he looks like in planet mode.
Nice. Yeah, these look like either bell bottoms or those chaps that cowboys wear.
He got cowboy chaps on.
Do you find that fun when you're like transforming them or just like posing them?
Yeah, posing them is the main issue. Like why you want that. And it's better. The more articulation they have, the easier it is to get them in a good pose. As long as their hardware too is good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Can you make him kneel like down on one knee while the other one is still up? Like and bent, yeah. Yeah.
Kind of. You kind of can. It's hard though. Like you gotta really get him in the pose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you really gotta get him in the pose, and then figure it out. Like figure out the balances. Like get it to counterbalance.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a kind of a skill. There we go.
This looks like it's
Get him like that.
This looks like it swivels.
Yeah, it does. That's his waist. He actually has two waist swivels. So. Any closing thoughts on
Optimus
Primus?
Prime? We see your, we see how good you are. We choose to make you, what they said in the movie?
Oh no!
We choose to elevate you.
I was trying to figure out where you was
make
going.
you our champion. Now you are a Prime.
No, I don't think that's what they said.
I know.
That's one of my favorite parts when he's like, "I'm Megatron or Rise Optimus Prime."
Yeah.
Yeah. Hype. Watch that shit.
Oh yeah, he was like Orion Pax.
Yeah.
Now you are a Prime. Optimus. Do I sound like it?
A little bit.
Okay.
I mean, you sound like you could be in that movie.
Yeah, I thought it sounded pretty good.
But we gonna get up out of here. This has been. I was about to say what we thinking again. This has been discussions. What did I call it? Collection discussions with a non-collector. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Life ain't no. Life ain't no. Life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.